Assalamualaikum all, welcome to my channel Mr. Know It All, and today I am back for another video of the series Food and Nutrients, and it will continue again here, and this is part 5 of the series, and let's continue the series. Hope you have watched the other videos of the series as well. So now let's continue with part 5 and let's see what part 5 is. So here we are with the today's topic, food and nutrients. This is our heading, and part 5 is vitamins. Okay, vitamins are the nutrients which are needed in small amounts for health and growth. Okay, we need them in just few amount, in small amount, for our health and growth. Okay, but what happens when we take when we have no vitamins in our body? Lack of vitamins can lead to deficiency diseases. And now, what are these deficiency diseases? These include many diseases such as scurvy and rickets. Scurvy is bleeding gums, and rickets are softening of bones and teeth. Okay, so these types of disease can happen, and from various types of lack of vitamins. If there is lack of vitamin A, so something can happen. If there is lack of vitamin B1, so something can happen. So there are many types of vitamins which I am going to explain. Okay, and I'm also going to explain you that which deficiency disease can happen from which vitamin. If we do not take that vitamin, which deficiency disease can we catch, and what are the food sources for obtaining each vitamin? Let's see. So here are the first two vitamins, vitamin A and vitamin B. Actually this is vitamin B1. Okay, so just let me write vitamin B1. So here we are, this is vitamin B1 and this is vitamin A. So first let us look at the vitamin A. What is its function, deficiency diseases, and food sources. Okay, so what is the function of vitamin A? Why do we eat vitamin A? For maintaining a healthy skin and for our normal vision. So this is the function of vitamin A. The vitamin A which provides us a healthy skin and normal vision. But what will be the side effect if we don't obtain the vitamin A? What will be the deficiency disease if there is lack of vitamin A in our diet? Dry and scaly skin and night blindness, means our skin will get very dry and scaly, and night blindness means it will be hard for us to look at the night time. Okay, and now what are the food sources? You can obtain vitamin A easily from carrots, pumpkins, green vegetables, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Okay, so these are all the food sources from which you can obtain vitamin A: carrots, pumpkins, green vegetables, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Okay, so now let's move forward. It's vitamin B, the second one. Okay, what does vitamin B do? What does it provide us with? Okay, what is its function? Okay, the function of vitamin B1 is releasing energy from carbohydrates. Okay, the our carbohydrates are our main supplier of energy, as we have already learned, and when they go in, vitamin B1 helps us to release energy from the main suppliers of our energy, carbohydrates. They release the energy from the carbohydrates, actually, vitamin B1. Okay, so next, for the proper functioning of heart and the nervous system. So these are two very important things in our body. So vitamin B1 helps to maintain them as well. Okay, so what will happen if our vitamin B1 intake is low? Beriberi, this is a disease. Beriberi is a disease which affects our nerves and muscles. Okay, so this is what happens when you take vitamin B1 in less amount. Okay, or no vitamin B. Okay, so now food sources from which we can obtain the vitamin B1. Okay, yeast, whole grain, cereals, and peas. Okay, so this was about two of them. Now let's move forward to the next two. Okay, so here we are with vitamin C and vitamin D, our two next vitamins. Okay, the function of vitamin C are many functions. Okay, and let's read them. For healthy teeth and gums, for absorption of iron, which is a mineral, for healing of wounds and preventing infections, and for formation of collagen, which is a, I think it is a protein in our body used to hold our cells together. Okay, and now the deficiency diseases: scurvy, low resistance to infections, and easily bruising. Okay, and what are the food sources? Citrus fruits, which include oranges, lemons, limes, and etc., tomatoes, guavas, pawpaw, and green vegetables. Okay, so these are the food sources. And then let's move forward to vitamin D. It is a very short vitamin. Okay, things are very short here. Function: for growth and development of bones and teeth. Okay, and deficiency diseases: rickets, which I have already explained you. Scurvy, I have also explained you already. Scurvy is bleeding gums, and rickets is softening of bones and teeth. Okay, and now let's move forward to the food sources. Food sources are dairy products, eggs, and liver. We also obtain vitamin D from sunlight as well, when sunlight falls on our skin. Okay, so now let's move forward to the last two. So here are our last two vitamins, vitamin E and vitamin K. Okay, vitamin E function: for protecting cells in our body and vital tissues. For protecting the cells and vital tissues in our body. Okay, then deficiency disease: what will happen if when we do not take vitamin E? Nerve degeneration in hands and feet. Okay, then what are the food sources? Vegetable oil, wheat germ, nuts, and egg yolk. So these are the things, foods from which you can obtain vitamin E. Then let's move forward to the last and final vitamin, which is the vitamin K. Okay, the function is simple: for clotting blood, so that the blood does not flow out more and more, for clotting the blood. And deficiency disease: what will happen if we don't take vitamin K? Bruise easily. If we will get bruised easily, and prolonged bleeding. Our bleeding will continue for long time. Okay, means it will continue. Okay, so we should obtain vitamin K. And what are the food sources? Vegetables and liver. And bacteria, which is in our gut, also produces vitamin K for our body. Okay, so this was all from the part 5, which was vitamins. And just one more thing I want to explain, that there are water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. What are water soluble vitamins? Like vitamin A, D, E, and K. They are removed from the body very readily, so their intake is needed again. Vitamin which are water soluble are vitamin B1 and C, and they are removed from the body very easily, so their intake on daily basis is necessary. And fat soluble are A, D, E, and K. Okay, so these are the fat soluble. They are stored in the fat tissues of our body, and they are not easily removed from our body, and their intake hence is less. And too much consumption of vitamins can also lead to toxicity. Okay, so this is all about vitamins. Let's meet in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you all, and Allah Hafiz.